No one's born in ignorance. No one's born with knowledge, material knowledge or spiritual knowledge. We don't even have the knowledge of speech. We don't even know how to speak. That's why the Vedanta says tamasi mam jyotirgama. Everyone is in a tamasi, everyone is in darkness or ignorance. So the only way to find light is to gain knowledge. You can see the material world with the light of knowledge, and you can see God with the light of spiritual knowledge. So knowledge in the material world comes from the teacher, the mother, the father, the school teacher. And knowledge of spiritual matters, yoga, gyan, karma, bhakti, these are different variations of spiritual practices, slow, fast, medium. They are received from Guru. And Guru gives what he's received from Guru. And the Adi Guru is Krishna. All the Vedas are compiled by Krishna. Vedanta Krit Veda Vedevachaham. Krishna is telling in Gita, chapter 15, verse 15. Veda means knowledge. So that knowledge includes Lokik Gyan and Alokik Gyan. Knowledge of the material world, Ayurveda, Jyotirveda, Dhanurveda, Ashram Veda, Varna Veda, all types of knowledge about how to move in this world, how to maintain physical health, how to attain mystic cities. And ultimately, all of the knowledge that we receive in the Vedic paradigm has the same conclusion, moksha. Dharma, art, kam, moksha. So Vedic wisdom, Vedic knowledge, whether it's material knowledge about the body and nature, or whether it's spiritual knowledge about the Atma and God, it is meant to bring one to the same conclusion, which is the perfection of human life, which is liberation. People vary in their desires and vary in their outlooks, so they see and define and aspire for different types of liberation. Some are selfless liberations, and some are selfish liberations, and some are selfish and selfless, and some are selfless, loving relationships with the Absolute are selfless, but the self is still there. Whereas the Brahman realizes self loses individual selfness and merges in Brahman. Sayuja Mukti. At least he merges in a type of eternal slumber of forgetfulness, because he denies his individual identity, and he wants to deny it. So an arrangement is made, but still, the undeniable fact is that there's living entity is always a particle of consciousness. They say that when you drop of water in a glass of water, then you can't find that drop anymore. But it's actually has a molecular structure, H2O. So if you had the power of vision, you could see that that one drop appears to have lost its individual identity and appears to have merged in the other full glass of water. But if you look microscopically or with chemistry, you can see, no, there's that little drop. So the drop is still there amongst all the millions of drops that make the amorphous, let's say the amorphous entity of the water, glass of water. So as far as I understand, even Brahma Sayuja, the eternal particle of consciousness, it feels and thinks forever that I'm one with this totality. But still, that minute nature is there. At least that's our understanding. Guru has a material side. Every guru is, if he's embodied, has a material side. He eats, he sleeps, he gets sick, he's happy, he's sad, whatever. The body is moving through different things. But what makes the guru is his knowledge and his understanding and realization of that knowledge. And moreover, it's the arrangement of the Lord. So the Lord himself, Krishna, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, he has created, not created, let's say, because there's no beginning to anything, but this idea of guru and disciple, spiritual teacher, like all ideas, there's Krishna. It's all aspects of Krishna. He's the one, Krishna tells in Gita, go to the guru. So you go to the guru is Krishna, Acharya Mam Vijanayan. Tadvigyanartam sagurum evabhigachat. Abhigacha. Abhigacha means you have to go. Because some people, modern, lazy, atheistic people, they say, I heard this when I was a hippie in 69. Oh, when I'm ready, the guru will come to me. The guru will manifest. He'll just knock on my door and hate Ashbury and say, hello, I'm a guru. I think you're looking for a guru. That's how we believe. But the Vedas don't say that. Tadvigyanartam saguram eva vigacha. Smitpani shrotyam brahmanishtam. Smitpani, in your hands, you have to carry shami wood, shami lakri. Shami lakri is what the guru, traditional Brahmin guru, uses for the yajna, the wood from the shami tree. Smitpani shrotyam brahmanishtam. So Smitpani, that's the disciple, and he's going to the shrotyam brahmanishtam. He's going to the guru who's shrotriyam. He's a shrauta. Shrauta means one who's shruti. He's heard the shruti. He's heard from his guru, and he's heard from the shastra. Shrotriyam brahmanishtam. And he's brahmanishta. He's fixed in Krishna consciousness. These are the characteristics. So Krishna says, you surrender the guru. When we say, oh, Guru Kripa, whose Kripa is it? Krishna, Guru are one. Is it Krishna's mercy coming through Guru? Is it Guru's mercy coming through Krishna? This doesn't work that way. It's Krishna. Guru is expression of Krishna's Kripa. Guru is said to be Kripa Shakti Murti of Krishna. Krishna is Lila Purushottam. Lila means alingata. Alingata, love. Lila. Li means lingata, means embrace. And la means lay low, take, accept. Krishna is busy embracing. So if you're busy embracing your coward boyfriends and your dear mother Yashoda and your beloved gopis and Radharani, how do you have any time to deal with conditioned souls? I'm embracing Radharani in the Kunja and you're crying out, oh Bhagavan, help me. Hey, later, man. I'm a little busy right now. I'm sorry, the number you have called is not accepting calls. Please try and call at another time. Like 6 hours from now. Pratak Lila. You're out of range. You're out of range. Your phone is not, you can't reach that far. You're out of the coverage area. You've gone into transcendence. So the Guru, he laughs with us, he jokes with us, he eats with us. But he's carrying Krishna in his heart. And if you perceive that, then you can see he's Guru. If you can't perceive that, you don't see someone as Guru. Simple as that. Everyone's sitting in a waiting lounge, on an airplane. Some of those persons there may be God-realized souls. They're carrying Bhagavan in their heart. Wherever they go, they'll manifest Bhagavan. By their thoughts, by their nirjan bhajan, by their pravachan, by their glance. Devotee, the bhakti dristi is not the same as a karmi dristi, as a vishayi dristi. The look of the devotee is not the same as the look of the materialistic person. You ever, when you sit with sadhus, they don't look at your surface. They don't look at the surface. Most people go to the ocean and see the waves. Fishermen look at the water and see fish. Oh, look at those waves. You ask the fisherman, he doesn't see the waves. He says, no. This type of water means this type of fish inside. Because the wind is from a certain direction, there's a certain temperature, that's when these fish start moving up the coast. Let's go catch them. So he has a different dristi. Muchly, whatever, fisherman, muchly man. Muchly wala dristi. Because there's the devotee, what we see is that the devotee, there's someone dancing in his brain. So when the devotee, when he speaks, even he's in a normal place, people have any sensitivity to understand there's something different about this person. They may be curious. What is this vibration? What is this sound? Everyone emanates a silent vibration of their thoughts and energy, their aura, they call it aura waves. And everybody emits an audible vibration in their sound. That famous poem of Bhaktivinoda. You know that one? He who reasons ill, who says that Vaishnavas die while living, thou art still living in sound, and while living try to spread the holy name around. So I'm listening to a great saint, and what I'm listening to, this great saint spoke this in 1966. 24 and 9. No, 34. 34 and 9 is 43. 53 years ago, this saint spoke this Shabda Brahman, spiritual vibration. Now I'm listening to it, and it's moving my consciousness, because this is consciousness vibration. It's moving my consciousness. It's not rock and roll, it's not 2-beat, it's not, reggae music or whatever. It's the Shabda, the transcendental vibration. So 50 years, 100 years, any time one hears that sound, thou art still living in sound. It's remarkable. I've listened to tapes of Srila Prabhupada, and I feel like I'm there. It's just totally fresh and new. I'm sitting in 2nd Avenue. I hear the trucks going by. One who needs Guru, then Krishna will come to that person when he wants to. You don't even know. When I was sitting with my Guru for so many years, little did I know that I would be sitting with him for eternity, sitting on his left side and worshipping Gaurnitai in the Yoga Pit, and sitting on his left side in Govindastali and standing up to receive his tray after he does Sakhi Arti. Sometimes Lalita Sakhi offers Arti, sometimes Guru Sakhi offers Arti. Comes back, and then I'll take the tray, set it down, I'll offer Krishna Prasadi Mala to Gurudev, and then put Chandan on Gurudev's forehead. And then I'll sit down next to him and admire the beauty, and the gopis, everyone will sing songs and glorify Radha and Krishna. So that person that was my teacher and Shiksha Guru for so many years, 25 years, I always thought he was nice. I always liked him, and I always appreciated it. I went many different places, and I also heard very many good kathas. Very good, but somehow this particular sadhu and saintly person made some impression. Now it all seems so perfect. When you look back at everything, it's like it was always perfect from day one, but somehow I couldn't see it. I wasn't ready to perceive it, and I couldn't perceive it, and I wasn't ready to receive it. And Krishna finally said, okay, I think you're qualified. Now you're ready to take shelter of my dear one, my Preshta. The gopis say, oh, Preshta, they're talking about Krishna. Oh, you're the Priya of the Priyas, the greatest of the Priyas, the Preshtam, the dearest of the dearest. That's a word that gopis use to describe Krishna, Krishna Preshtam. Said, you're our most dearly beloved sweetheart. Well, why are you speaking to us like this? Of course, I'm a little bit, my mind is absorbed over there. Future type of thing. Very captivating discussions.